Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Wrath of the Righteous with me, Bragaton. Let's return to Dresden, and then decide where we're going to go next. Oh, that's what we can do. We can take care of the Spinner of Nightmare's den and Bones in a Pool of Mud. You can call me Helper. The soldiers are telling stories about a spirit who comes to them in times of need and introduces himself as the Helper. His arrival is accompanied by ominous signs such as raining blood or the smell of carrion, but he saves warriors and demands nothing in return. So you hunt down the spirit, we'll get the Spirit Hunt Decree, which provides a trophy from the evil spirit, the Elder Cossack Necrotic Quarterstaff +5. Convince the soldiers not to accept their help, we'll get 30,000 leadership experience points, which I'm not even sure we need. We can encourage the soldiers to accept the spirit's help. All generals gain 1 level to the reduction of Losses feat, which is the infirmary size increases by 5% per level of this feat. Or send a Rushlight to find the spirit. We'll get the Knowledge for the Chosen One's feat. General has a +30 bonus to power and a +10 bonus to energy. We do not need that anyway. I'm not sure what the best roleplay option is here. Because yeah, I mean, raining blood and the smell of carrion, but you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. And it is helping our soldiers. So... yeah, I guess this is probably the best roleplay option anyway, to send a Rushlight to find the spirit. Because we're not risking our army, or armies. We're just sending one elite. Well, she's not really a soldier, but... then she can determine the true nature of the spirit. So yeah, send a Rushlight to find the spirit. Having joined forces with the Rushalai, the cleric soon found the spirit. He told them that he used to be a servant to an evil spellcaster, who made him commit heinous acts. Sorry, heinous deeds. Just putting words wherever. After his master's death, the spirit tried to atone for his sins. The clerics helped him purge himself of all evil, and in gratitude, the helper revealed his magical secrets to them. Now we're going to rest up, and that, I think we had 2 decrees with 1 day left.
I'm glad you are with us, Darren. Not because you are a good person, but because these events might prompt you to consider things.
I'm sorry, did you say something? I was distracted by your lips. You have a beautiful mouth, but all I ever hear from it is claptrap.
Alright, the succubus's lair has been cleared out. The Crusaders have brought back plenty of magical trophies. Adds 100 energy points.
I'm gone.
I don't have enough. Well, we've got plenty, so let's just go and buy 4,000. Grab those guys. Not that we need these units or anything. Alright, so the Devas go down here. Alright, let's head southwest. Once we can teleport down to right here. That'll speed things up a little bit. That was Camp on the Ferry, I believe. Yeah. So actually, I wouldn't mind swapping out the Babaus with something else that's actually replenishable, at least consistently. And the Cuirassiers wouldn't be bad. We also have conscripts. The Cuirassiers aren't 100% consistent. They do depend on getting lucky with your mercenary rolls. Not that this matters anyway. I mean, we're basically done with the Crusade mode at this point. Let's round up here. These guys will be better than the Babaus anyway. I think we only have like one major fight left. Outside of that, it should just be defending every so often. Yeah, maybe we have 46 of those guys. Alright, back to what I was actually doing. Alright, bones in a pool of mud. Do you read it? There it is. This pool of bubbling mud houses a collection of bones. Something valuable peeks out from among them. You can procure some reagents for creating consumable items here. We'll look back around just to clear out more of the map. Alright, the Spinner of Nightmares Den. The lair of the malevolent cultist called the Spinner of Nightmares, located in the basement of one of the houses that, by some miracle, still stands in the suburbs of Eyes. Let's get a rest up here.
Pearls of wisdom from Brother Woljif. When you're on a job, don't go wearing a big sweeping cloak. When you're sneaking about the house, you'll knock over every trinket like an idiot.
Unless you're Garrett.
My skills are absolute.
I don't think we actually have to buff up here. Yeah, we'll risk it. Let's just make sure, though. I'm gonna do my perception checks. Maybe we should buff up.
We should move.
I don't actually remember if there's a fight here or not, so...
We will win this war. Ona Adayanon, Ona Adayanon, Inimosi Travisi. Ona Adayanon, Magritium Turinos. Inimosi Travisi, Magritium Turino, Inimosi Travisi, Amranda Grat, Inimosi Travisi, Inimosi Travisi.
Ask nicely.
Alright, I think that's all we're gonna do, because I don't think we have to buff up here. Well, let's make sure he's at least got this stuff up.
I will lend you my aid.
And a couple of these. I am wasting his Med Magic Rod, but that's alright. To play it even more safe, we'll put this out. And get all of our summons out.
I'll take care of it.
Rely on me.
My will is resolute.
My tail is restless.
Alright. Oh wow, I was like right at the threshold. What are the odds? See a short, stout woman with full lips, long reddish hair, and insolent, lying, and completely shameless eyes. Hello, darling. Tired of serving the crusade. Care for some sweet illusions from the spinner of nightmares. I came for Lori. Let her go immediately. The young woman makes eyes at you, and with feigned innocence asks sweetly, Really, Sir Crusader? Did you come to save me? You're so heroic. The spinner of nightmares laughs merrily. You're really trying to convince me that you're Lori? Seriously. Like you don't know. You mean you don't? Seriously. The spinner of nightmares starts laughing. She laughs for a long time, obviously enjoying the process. Then she calms down and wipes away the tears from her laughter. That's a joke, right? Hilor probably seemed entirely focused, reasonable, and reserved to you. But in fact, he's a complete psycho. Don't blame him for deceiving you. He doesn't realize he's gone mad. Which the Pathfinder in the Abyss alluded to. 3 years ago, I decided that I had enough of the Pathfinder life. I met like-minded people and joined the Labyrinth of the Mind, a group of Baphomet's cultists whose heads Daddy Hilor was out to get. They were charmed by the mutability of the mind, these with which it can be tricked, and the wealth of opportunities doing so opened. I left a nice note to Daddy, asked him not to look for me, and then I escaped. But Hilor started to chase me. He got it into his head that the Spinner of Nightmares, an evil sorcerer, stole his favorite daughter. The only thing I stole from him is Mom's locket, which I took as a keepsake. She points to the unassuming locket around her neck. Hilor was always tailing me. He dragged all my beautiful ideas through the mud. He broke carefully implemented plans. A few times we fought face to face, and every time I won. But I didn't want to kill him, so I erased his memory and hoped that he would finally get lost. But he always came back. The last time he snuck up on me so well, he almost chopped my head off with a single blow. I was frightened, started to fight him with all my strength, and I thought I finally managed to break Daddy. I doubted he could heal from the wounds, so I hoped his hunt was finally over. But now you've appeared on my doorstep. When will it end? Your father remembered you as a good person. When did you turn into such a bloody monster? When my mom died, I became the light of his life. But I never wanted to be the light of anyone's life. I have my own path, and Dad should have just made peace with that. Instead, he sends assassins, like you, after me. Are you sure you want our meeting to end in a murder? Are you suggesting that we part peacefully? Yes, I'm a smart girl. When someone like you comes for me, I realize it's for my benefit to split before things get out of hand. I suggest a deal. You let me go, and I go to the Abyss, never to return to Golarion. However, Daddy Hilor won't leave me alone even there. So you have a couple options here. It doesn't matter so much what you choose here, but what you tell Hilor when you get back. So I'm going to go with the lawful option here. I don't think I've done that before. Normally I let her go. If you ask her to give you something to prove that she's dead, I think she gives you the locket. And with that option, I think she can also cast an illusion so that Hilor thinks Lori is with him. So he'll see Lori there, but it's just an illusion. If we don't bring the illusion back, I think he breaks no matter what. I'm trying to remember all the outcomes, but I'm going to go with option 4 either way. Attack. I feel sorry for you, but it doesn't matter why you became a murderer. You became one. I'll put an end to your crimes. Scoffing and disappointed, the Spirit of Nightmares gives you a menacing smile. When I'm done with you, your splintered mind will resemble a flower with petals made of agony, terror, and pleasure. I like how my paladin's sitting there stretching, like he just doesn't care.
We won't fall here.
What is
I
it?
swear it.
Do your eyes trick you? Then punish them. Take a knife, and with it, prick your right eye first, then your left.
I will resist.
to Lori's locket. A Bloodsmeared locket that used to belong to the young Pathfinder Lori, now known as the Spinner of Nightmares.
We do it my way.
And now we have to go let Hilor know what happened. Because you can either, I think, explain to him that his daughter was a Spinner of Nightmares, and he'll break, or if you tell him that his daughter is dead, I think he also breaks, so I don't think it's really a happy ending for him at this point. It is good to see you. What can I do for you? Would you like to renew your forces with excellent fighters? Give him Lori's pendant. The Spinner of Nightmares is dead. Thank the gods. But where is Lori? A shadow of understanding flashes across Hilor's eyes, and he looks down at the blood-smeared pendant, terrified. The walls he directed in his mind come rumbling down. That's right, this is what happens. Where is Lori? You killed the Spinner of Nightmares to save Lori. You saved. And killed. Killed. Saved. You killed Lori. For the first time you see terror on Hilor's face. He doesn't say anything, but moves his lips trying to force a whisper. You killed my Lori, because she was the Spinner of Nightmares. A murderer. A servant of the demons. Traitor. Hilor casts a desperate look at you, as if he was begging for rescue. How could I forget? I've seen it all. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't live knowing this, and I just stopped. I'm sick, right? Yes, I'm sick. And Lori, my Lori, she's dead. His last word becomes a long, mournful wailing. Hilor buries his face in his hands. With a sharp movement, he flings off his monocle and rolls it onto the floor, looking at you unkindly. Hilor looks somewhat better than he did when last you met, but he's still far from cured. Commander, I beg you. I picked up the Spinner of Nightmares trail again. I discovered she has a den near the City of Eyes. It would have been too risky to try to storm the place. I didn't want to put the others' lives in danger. I snuck in alone to catch her off guard. I nearly got to her, but... You won't know that Hilor is about to say... what Hilor is about to say next. He doesn't even realize that he's repeating his recent request word for word. His sick mind, stuck in an endless loop, cannot fathom that his hunt is over. Of course. We'll catch her, Hilor, and return your Lori. I promise. Venture Captain's lips cringe in a ghastly smile, and his eyes are full of determination. Thank you for understanding, Commander. Many told me that I should give up, but not you. You know I'll never stop. This is my hunt. Commander, glad to see you. Unfortunately, the Spinner of Nightmares trail has gone cold again. Her den was abandoned, though someone made a real mess there. But I will not rest until I found her, to save my baby Lori. Yeah.
I'm always ready.
Yeah, by far the most heartbreaking quest in the game. The Eye of Truth. A small single eyeglass charmed by priests of Nethys. It allows the wearer's eyes to identify illusions or magical deception. For 3 years, it belonged to Venture Captain Hilor, who hunted a demon worshipper and master of illusions called the Spinner of Nightmares. was checking with Nenia real quick. I haven't spoken to her in a while.
If you dare.
Probably nothing to talk about, but yeah. Alright, so we'll rest up, then we can set out again. I think we'll do Pelorus Fall next, so our next mythic quest. And where Mutus Hoffman was headed with his mythic army.
How does that little old gnome manage to be so titchy and so terrifying all at once? It's the eyes, the crazy eyes and the pasty skin.
And the excellent hearing. Speak clearly or stop mumbling.
I'm off.
So I would just leave and manage the crusade from the world map, but we can't upgrade our bastions without being here at the table. Or outposts into bastions, whatever the upgrade is we have currently. The fort camp of the Mammoth Lords is besieged by an enemy. By the fate of Zaoris' pin. Zaoris' blood, which coated the pin when she died, turned into metal and fused with the tip. The craftsmen of the crusade are asking you to give them the pin, so that they can place it inside a relic. They need the commander to decide what sort of item it will be. A headband or a ring. I don't remember which one is better. We have more ring slots than headband slots, so it's probably better to go with the ring. The commander's servants have carried out the decree. Alright, enchanting Nemarius' burning brand. A skilled craftsman can do some work on the relic, and the relic will be augmented. And more Devas. So why not? Alright, let me get out of here, and next time we'll head towards Pelorus Fall. We should have a teleport right next to it available. Alright, but we've got... Alright, put the Devas down here. And all this management is unnecessary. Committed so much time and energy into the crusade already. I mean, I'm not going to stop. We'll just do that. Alright, I'm going to call it here, and next time... We do have a teleport available. So we want to teleport to the Sinister Mansion Bastion. The next time we'll go to Pelorus Fall and take care of... Well, we could do these up here too. So 3 locations and a book event. We might do that while we're over here. By the way, for now, I'm going to call it here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.